Since precisely 1 year ago, I haven't thought about anything other than Brexit. And so I was talking about how Brexit might affect UK relations with the BRICS, and in particular their international trade relationships and whether we might sign trade agreements with them. Basic story is we are going to do something when we leave the European Union to disturb our trade with Europe, but also with the countries that have trade agreements with Europe and are negotiating trade agreements with Europe. And so the question is, we sell all these things to Europe now. Half our exports and imports go to or come from Europe. Can we replace them by trading more with the BRICS? So take, for instance, some of the sophisticated services we sell in Europe, like financial services. Are India, China willing to open up their financial services markets to us? I think in negotiating with these countries, we will want to try and get access to their markets for services. The things which Britain does well are financial services, other business services, culture, creative services, and we need to try and negotiate that we will have a chance to sell these in a reasonably unfettered way in the countries where we're seeking arrangements with. The rules for exiting the European Union say that we have a 2-year period to negotiate an exit deal. No one ever has negotiated a serious trade agreement in less than 3 or 4 years. For countries that are as different as the UK and, say, India, China, Brazil, it's almost bound to take longer than that. And if we are not to see a huge decline in British exports as we lose access to the European Union, we're going to have a transitional period, essentially to give us time, 1, to negotiate a decent trade agreement with Europe, but 2, also, if we go down the route of having an independent trade policy, to negotiate with these other large, important economies.